that have no care in the world. Like, this is their time at the checkout line. I'm going to put this stuff back in my wallet the right way. You people are a rare breed because I can't do it.
Here's another thing that bothered me and I had to deal with in my past.
Oh, here we go. He's single.
Shit.
We're going to hear it.
Where's my debit card?
Oh.
After you have everything in the cart, there's a line, and I'm looking around like, fucking come on. It was here 5 minutes ago. I just had it.
Couldn't
Where's my
find the debit card.
Debit card. I'm like, don't you have that shit ready to go?
Been standing in line for 15 minutes.
No, but you already put everything in the cart. Everything's bagged. And
Right.
that's all I heard. Where is it?
Yeah.
It was just here. I just got gas with it 5 days ago.
Or the lady,
I'm done.
The lady that gets up to the counter and she's like, "Do you accept checks?" And she starts writing out, "Where should I write it to?" Oh, woman, nobody uses a
Is
check.
that a capital M for
20
Myers?
fucking years. We don't care about your checkbook.
I was in the
This is
Liberty
just
Party store,
ridiculous.
and for those that don't know who the Liberty Party store is, it's pretty much like the ghetto store in Bay City.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
it's only like what 50 yards from the police department, which
Yeah.
is what makes it even better. And because what do you have? You have Bay Shore, or Bayshire? No, it's a beauty
Baytown.
store. Anyway,
Yeah, Baytown. You don't want to talk bad
Baytown,
about
thanks.
them. They're
So
badasses.
I like to go in there because just for the pure people watching enjoyment. And so I'm in line. I'm like fifth person back, and the guy at the very front, he turns in his ticket because he won $50. No, I'm sorry, he won $100 is what he won. And the lady said, "You're gonna have to. I don't have $100 in cash." And you could tell that this guy, he needed the $100. And so she said, "You're gonna have to step back and let's see what these people will." I'm buying a $1 fountain soda. Nobody in front of me is buying anything that's going to start to open up $100 out of that till. And so he's standing there, and he's standing there. The guy in front of me can see that the guy with the ticket is getting annoyed and starting to be panicked. So the guy in front of me pays for his whatever he's got, and then he walks over to the dude with the ticket, and he said, "I'll give you $60 for the ticket."
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And the guy and the guy with the ticket stood there and looked at him for a second, and he goes, "I'll take it."
Yeah.
Wow.
So he got his $60, and that dude got back in line behind me. So
He probably bought alcohol with it.
There you go.
yeah, probably. But yeah, so that was some people were willing to take it. It cracks me up there because you can use your bridge card or whatever it is on a fountain soda as long as you don't put a straw in it, and it says it right on there. So you know the quality of the stores that you're in when it's telling you how you can cheat on food stamps for the most part.
You know,
I've seen that too. I've seen that, like a person dressed up in very expensive clothes, pulled in a very nice car, come in by 6 Monsters, a Pop-Tart, and like 2 Reese's peanut butter cups.
yeah.
Oh, do you take the EBT card? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I'm not saying I've never been in that position where I had to use one myself, but I used it on food, not Monsters.
Well, the governor in her press conference yesterday, she mentioned that the qualifications where you couldn't have more than $5,000 in the bank in order to qualify for that. It is now $15,000.
Like actual, but I think that's assets, right? I mean, I think that's vehicles and all
She
that
said
stuff,
the
too.
word savings.
Nobody's got fucking $15,000 in savings.
I bet you I know
That's
people.
the word she said. And so that you'd have to go check, I guess.
I know
But
people that have
even at that-
$15,000 in savings too, but they don't need the bridge card if they have $15,000.
Right, that's
in
the thing.
savings.
So I mean, you talk about what Sean's talking about, and I mean that could open up just a whole flood. Going, wow. So really, I don't even have to touch my slush fund or whatever it's called.
That's
right.
I got
So I did
almost a fist fight one time with a lady at Speedway because her kid wanted something like a chocolate milk or something. I don't remember what it was. Right, it was something healthier than that. And she said, "No, we're here to get Slurpees." And he's like, "But I don't want a Slurpee. I want a chocolate milk." And she's like, "I can't get that on the card or whatever, right?" And she was like being a dick to this kid. So I bought the kid a chocolate milk, and the mom was pissed.
Oh my gosh.
Because I did that. But the other thing that you were talking about earlier about ways to get around the bridge card in Lansing, I worked in Lansing for a little while, and we'd go down there on a regular basis. They have these places, and they're called You Buy, We Fry. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Right? I'm like, that sounds delicious. I'm going to go check it out. So there's a cooler with a chicken in it, right? Like a whole chicken.
Yeah.
And you can buy the chicken on your EBT card. Okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. So you get a little cooler chicken. You buy it on your EBT card, but then you take it up to the counter, and the guy says, "Would you like us to fry that for you for free?"
Huh.
What do you mean? Well, that's the whole scheme here. So you buy your chicken on the EBT card and the mashed potatoes and the corn and all the stuff that goes along with it on your EBT card.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they prepare it for you for free.
That's
so basically, it's not cool. It's a fucking scam. You're getting like Kentucky Fried Chicken on your EBT card. You're getting takeout food on your EBT
Yep.
card.
Smart though on that guy's part.
I thought for sure you were
yeah,
gonna.
you know.
Scam.
I thought for sure you were gonna say that it was like next door to the Humane Society or something. It was you buy and we fry.
No, it was a scam. Like, I understand the concept, but they found a loophole to
Yeah.
be able to offer fast food, essentially, on your EBT
Yeah.
card, and it pissed me right off.
And they
But-
probably make a fortune.
But those other people will tell you that stuff that we're talking about right now doesn't happen. Like, if you ever want to have a conversation about the bridge card or any kind of government handout like that, they'll tell you, the people who support that thing say, there's nobody out there just buying Monster Energy drinks and Doritos. Like, that's not a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's going in and buying pop and pouring out the stuff and returning the cans for alcohol. Like, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not dogging it, but I mean, we have mutual friends that work in the grocery store industry that will see people spend $40 on pop.
Well, it's their money. They can do whatever they want with it, Sean.
Yeah.
Right, that's true. And
It
they'll go
should be
empty
set
it
up-
in the parking lot to buy a pack of Newports.
In my opinion, without going on this rabbit hole, because
Yeah, we don't need.
we
to
won't
do
have.
that.
Any
And I'm
listeners.
not dogging it by any means. I mean, there's people out there that need it, like
But
me.
It should be set up like the WIC program. The WIC program is a super great program.
Yeah.
That allows people when they're having babies and stuff to be able to buy cereal and milk and eggs
cheese.
and bread and cheese and beans and the essentials. And that's how the WIC or the food program should be set up.
Yes.
Here's
And
the stuff that you can buy. You can't buy Fruity Pebbles. I'm sorry. You can get the Honey Nut Cheerios or you can get the Cheerios.
How about Golden Grams?
It's not supposed to be a lifestyle. It's supposed to help get you back on your feet. And that's how we lost all of our listeners, folks.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not dog. I know there's people out there that need it, and I'm not
Yeah,
saying I
yeah.
wasn't in that spot years ago. I mean, I'm like, what's this thing?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
You know what always cracked me up about that, too, is when people would lose it. Like, when I spent a lot of time at 7-Eleven, like, there'd be people that left their bridge card there. I'm like, if I had one of those fuckers, I'd put it on a keychain like the janitor at school had on a string on the belt loop. I'd be like, back into my pocket.
we have a mutual friend that's a sheriff deputy, and he would say that he would, if he had to pull somebody out to search him, he goes, that'd be one of the first things he would find is a bridge card without their name on.
Yeah, that's a felony, too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got a couple things to get to here still. I've got a song, and then, John, do you have a nursery rhyme or you got a 20-second song clip?
I did my wash my hands song.
Oh, good.
I did
That makes
not.
one of us. Here we go.
Shit.
I got a little song here, too.
Are you playing your song first?
I was hoping to, but it doesn't seem to be playing. Did you turn me down, Doyle? No, you didn't touch anything. Why isn't it playing? All right, go ahead and do your song, John, and I'll try to fix this. Do you want the music
right.
bed?
No, I'll just. So I timed this out, and it depends on how quickly you sing it as to whether or not you do another verse. All right.
Okay.
So, and I have no voice, and it goes, "This is the way I wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. This is the way I wash my hands so I don't spread COVID. If I don't, I'll spread COVID, spread COVID, spread COVID. If I don't, I'll spread COVID, and your grandma will die. If she dies." If she dies, I'll feel real bad, feel real bad, feel real bad. If she dies, I'll feel real bad, but at least it's not mine.
That's good.
So if you, like, I get to about 18 seconds without the feel real bad verse. So
Right.
if you know, otherwise it's like a 23-second. And it's a good way to wash your hands.
It does seem like a valid opportunity.
Yeah.
Can you check the line that my computer's on there? I'm not sure
Which
it's
one
up
is
all
it?
the way.
This one?
Well,
This one?
just follow it down. You used to run a company. You could figure it out.
This one?
This
Yeah.
is the way I wash my hands with my hands.
It would have been better if you sang it like that, though.
I'll sing it for you. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, sing it
This
for
is
us.
the way. Shut up. I'm talking. All
right, go ahead, go ahead,
La
go
la
ahead.
la 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 la. There we go. This is the way I wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. This is the way I wash my hands so I don't spread COVID. If I don't, I'll spread COVID, spread COVID, spread COVID. If I don't, I'll spread COVID and your grandma will die. If she dies, I'll feel real bad, I'll feel real bad, feel real bad. If she dies, I'll feel real bad, but I'll be glad that it's not mine.
That's very nice.
Very nice.
All right, let's see if my song plays. Here we go. There it is.
In the CDC, it's kind of hard being B-O-R-E-D, but I somehow, some way keep coming up with random ass shit just to get me through the day. May I post a little something on IG and make a few friends as I breeze through 2 in the morning and my Xbox still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I just chill in the room till they say that it's gone and I ain't sleeping till 6 in the morning. So what you trying to do? Shit, I got a pocket full of gloves and my homeboys do too. So put on your shoes, open the door. But what? We on lockdown now? Yeah. Staying in the house for this. Feet up, keys down while you motherfuckers bounce to this. We on quarantine, staying indoors. We ain't got shit to do. Lay back.
I don't like 2020, 2020, I don't lie.
There you go. It was
I saw that, and I'm like, that's funny. I got to send it.
It was kind of a process to get it on the air, but we got there, and that's all that matters. Now we got a buzz. Son of a bitch. There we
you go.
All right. So that's the podcast for today. We had a fun-filled show today, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I started off with a depressing, and now you're really looking for the Xanax by the time we're done here.
Yeah, you didn't. You
I got 3 left.
just so you know, you didn't have. You said you only had 3. You said you only had 1 the other day. You lying
I got
bastard.
more.
Where are you getting that fucking
I
hookup?
got the hookup, man.
On his bridge
Go
card.
to my dealer. Traded $60 lottery ticket for him.
Puff, puff, pass them over.
I'm just teasing.
All right,
Not
tomorrow will be
teasing.
more fun.
We're doing a complete search and seizure of your room after this. I want some of them. So, what did you say about tomorrow, John?
I think tomorrow we have to talk about being like I'm a midget magnet. We have to get into that. We have to get into the stories.
that you attract midgets.
Yeah, and there's something about Sean had said something about yeah. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
we
at
almost
a
talked
cool
about midgets
ass
the other day.
midget.
All right, so I'm going to put that on the list of things that we have to talk about.
it's a short list. Yeah.
And that's it. So that's the show for today. You can listen on iTunes, rather. You can listen on Spreaker, on Spotify, and YouTube, of course, as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so check them all
Nice.
out. And thanks for listening to the Non-Essential Rabbit Hole podcast. Love you. Bye.